Alright, so welcome to today's class. I would want to do some basics that are very key for your confidence in maths. Now, one of the basic tools that you will need as someone who wants to be confident in maths and to excel is your ability to succeed in recalling the multiplication table. So let's do a quick trial. So what you are going to do is to pick a sheet of paper, number 1 to 20, and then write the answers of the following. Write the answers for the following. Now, you can pause it here, get your sheet of paper, and then continue. Alright, so we can start now. 7 times 6. I'm just writing the answer. 8 times 4. 12 times 6. 9 times 7. 8 times 3. 12 times 5. 6 times 7. 5 times 12. 7 times 12. 9 times 6. 8 times 9. 3 times 9. 4 times 8. 7 times 7. 6 times 12. 8 times 8. 3 times 12. 6 times 6. 20 times 0.1. 7 times 12. Alright, so let's do the marking. 7 times 6 is 42. You can mark yourself. 7 times 6 is 42. 8 times 4, 32. So you mark yourself. Number 3, 12 times 6, 72. Number 4, 9 times 7, 63. Number 5, 8 times 3, 24. Number 6, 12 times 5, 60. Number 7, 6 times 7, 42. Number 8, 5 times 12, 60. Number 9, 7 times 12, 84. Number 10, 9 times 6, 54. Number 11, 8 times 9, 72. Number 12, 3 times 9 is 27. 13, 4 times 8, 32. The other was 8 times 4. This is 4 times 8, 32. 14, 7 times 7, 49. 15, 6 times 12, 72. 16, 8 times 8, 64. 17, 3 times 12, 36. 18, 6 times 6, 36. 19, 20 times 0.1. And the decimal point is just to move one step. So that would make it 2. So move the decimal point from behind one step. So decimal point is somewhere here. Because it is 0.1, that is one step to make the whole number. You move one step this way. So the answer will be 2.0, which is the same as 2. The last one is 7 times 12. That is 84. Great. So you are marking yourself over 20. And my expectation is that you should be able to get more than half of them correct. Now you should strive to get them, all of them correct. So you can retake this portion of the video later and see how best you would do. Alright, so this is the first part of my session. So please do memorize your multiplication table well. Have the randomized form that helps you memorize it so that you can recall independent of any other number. In our regular multiplication table, you have the numbers in a continuous form. So 414, 428, 4312. So what many students do is that they keep adding the 4. No. You're going to recall them randomly. 7963, 5840, 6318, randomly like that. So they have a construct that has mixed up the multiplication table, and that is very useful for such. Alright, best wishes. So let's go on. Alright, so that's the end of it. My expectation is that you have written down your answers and you can now look at the solutions for that. So now we can look at marking it. Um, no, please, I'll ask of your outcomes soon. Alright, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Alright, so we are done. Guess everyone is done. Okay, so Ikia, what did you get? I'm coming. A moment, please. I'm picking my pen too. A moment, please. So, okay, I said 5.625, right? Josh, 621, right? Is it 621? Josh, I'm not hearing from you again. Is it 621? Uh-huh. Abba, Please, no intimidation. Okay. Kwaku, 625. Okay, Abba, I'm giving you 30 seconds, okay, to finish it up. Okay, right. Abba, what do you get? 5.62, right? 625. All right, change my pen to. Okay, so predominantly we are looking at 625. I'm sure Josh, you missed something somewhere. So let's solve this together. 45. And please don't be surprised I'm taking you to this level. You feel this is class 4, this is class 5. I've handled BC candidates who still can't do their long division just this year. So it's not something worth glossing over. All right, Kwagu, help us. Okay, so I write a 5 here, right? And then, so 5 times that is 40. Eh? What will give us 5? Better. Mm-hmm. Which are the 5s? Okay, so but I would prefer putting the decimal down first because it's the decimal that would cause that. So our decimal point, then 50. So 6. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure. 2, 18. Mm-hmm. Good. Me or you? You did. So I'm just writing. So six. We get what? Four, right? Mm-hmm. So we had 40, then 40 here, and that is 8. That will give us this 40, right? Okay, so 5 rather, sorry. Okay, all right. So that's right. And thank you very much. So Josh, you've seen where you made the error, right? The one. Great. So let's try another one. Please, any question? Equia and Abba. Any question? Great. So let's try this. So a long division of this. You have a minute to once the question gets to the board, pat, 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 then we are done. Time is up. Okay. Josh, are you done? Great. Yeah. All right. So, Josh, let's do this. We are using the long division method. Okay, we are ready. Okay, so please wait. But in the meantime, you could have picked the numbers one after the other. Is that okay? So 5 can go into 7, right? How many times? Oh, yes. Saying two things. So can 5 go into 7? How many times can 7 be divided by 5? Once. So then that 1 goes up, right? 5 times 1. Josh, are you eating? Okay. So 7 minus 5, 2. Now can 5 go into 2? So what do you do? No, but you have this hanging up there. Oh. So this is the time to bring it, right? Great. So let's continue from here. What would you do next? Okay, is it possible? How many times? 4. Okay, so we push the 4 to the top. 5 times 4, 12. Hmm. Next, what do you do? Hello, Josh. Hello, Josh. 22 minus 20, 2. What do you do next? Okay, so 5 goes into 2 is not possible, right? So you put a point there, you add 0 here. All right, 5 goes into 20, 4 times. 5 times 4, remainder. Okay. All right. Is that the answer you got? Ekia, what did you get? Is that the same with Kweku and Abba? So this is too simple. Like you see, is the answer 5.6? Abba, did you get 5.6? Oh, but why are you saying someone said Abba had 5.6, right? Good. All right. So I want to clean my screen. This interfering. A moment, please. Okay, so we'll do a last one, and then I assume that you guys are fine. Then we'll go on, right? Okay, a moment. Okay, so let's do this. Three two four divided by 80. Kwaku, stop playing with the camera and stop playing out there. So let's solve this. 324 over 80. So you have 60 seconds to do it. So you are done with 2 minutes. Kwaku, are you done? Okay, so a minute more. Are we done now? Kwaku, are you done? Hello, Kwaku. Kwaku, are you done? Hello, Kwaku. Are your two sisters also done? Are your two sisters done? They are also done. Okay, right. Josh, are you done? You don't get it. Okay, okay, right. We'll let Kwaku assist us. No, Akuya, you are done, right? So let's try this. So we have um, 3, 2, 4, right? Okay, okay, let's go. Okay, 4. Okay, okay, so what do I write? So I write 4 here, right? Okay, and then, uh, okay, 4. All right. Okay, but why don't okay, but why don't you do it systematically? 80 goes into 40. Go. You put your 0 here. Good. Why 2? Because when you put a decimal point, you have to put 1 0. So what has changed? Good. So what do you do to show that 80 could here? Is that so? Mhm. Okay. So 80 will enter. as- Okay. Why do you write 400 here? Why the second 400? Oh, okay. Okay. So when we subtract, we get what? Nil. All right. Could you side with Epia? He didn't ask permission. That is wrong. Abba. Oh, okay. Josh, hope you are with us. Josh, do you agree with the answer? Okay, but Epia, I don't agree with your answer. Yes, because when you had the remainder of 4, so at this point, you had the remainder of 4, right? And then you push the decimal point there. When you push the decimal point, you bring 0. Okay? You don't just keep adding the zeros. You just bring 1 0. Is that okay? Okay, are you with me? So when you bring a decimal point, you bring 1 0, right? So 80 into 40 is not possible. At that point, you don't just add a 0 here. You add a 0 here, you add another 0 over there. Yes. Is that okay? I'm talking to Equia. So Equia is wrong, right? So 80 to 400 now can be 5. So that your answer is 4.05. Is that okay? Josh, are you getting the discussion? Are you following us? Okay. So in order to get all of you to the same point, I'm waiting for Alan and Kweku. Okay, you. So Kweku, Kweku, are you with us? Kweku, next time you have to ask permission. Is that okay? All right. All right. So you should have asked permission. That's fine. Okay. So your answer was 4.5, right? Kweku, your answer was 4.5, right? Then we are saying it is wrong. But in order to help you with the explanation, I'll push another slide and we'll solve it again. Is that okay? So you have 324 divided by 80, right? Good. So let's go. Let's help us solve it. Four times, right? So I'll put 4 here. 80 times 4 is 320, right? Come again. Uh-huh. So 3 minus 3 is dash 2 minus 2 dash 4 minus 0 is 4. Good. And then what happens? So you add a 0 and then wait, don't jump steps. That is not acceptable in maths. Hmm? I don't think you do same in playing the piano. Do you jump notes? So the same is applied here. So when you put a 0, what are you supposed to do? So the decimal point should always come first because I know you would always miss it if you go by how you're going to go. So your decimal point, then you add 0, right? So 80 into 40. So what happens? What would you do? Okay, so I add a 0 and then, so we can now, okay. So now 80 will go into 400, right? So this is where you made the mistake. Now the decimal point called for you to bring 1 0, right? Now that you want to add another 0, you will need to give the top also a 0. Okay? Is that okay? So now you can comfortably do 80 goes into 400. How many times? 5 times. Yes, please. 3 zeros needed, yes. So the number of zeros that you add after the one you added because of the decimal, you do the same thing to the top. So if you needed 3 zeros before you can continue working, that is after the one that you placed because of the decimal point, you'd add the number of zeros that you did to the down to the top. So that's what you mean. You have, say, 4, and then let me say 2240. Then say you have something like 238, and then you have 2 here, right? And then you have 200, no, 2000 rather. And then when you put a decimal, you put a 0, right? Now 2000 can go into 20. So you need to add 2 zeros. Isn't that so? So the same way you have to add those 2 zeros here before you can do 2000 into 2001. Is that okay? Ignore what is here. What is here doesn't make sense. I just put something down there so that we can solve. Okay, great. So let's be back to our question. 80 goes into 400 is 5 times, and then yes. So 80 times 5 is 400. All right. Abba, please, is it clear? So next time you need permission to get away from your gadget. Is that okay? Not only in my class, but in all the lessons online. Great. So because you guys didn't all get this right, we'll solve another one before I'll be comfortable that we can move on. Okay? All right. So a moment. So we have, all right, so let's try this. Start work. Please, are we done? Kwaku, hello, Kwaku. Are you done? No, so start afresh and don't let Kwaku confuse you. So start afresh systematically with the same steps we've been using. Is that okay? Good. Okay, so let's wait for Ekia and Abba. So let's wait for Ekia and Abba. Are they done? Abba doesn't copy anybody. She's independent. Ouch. Ekia, I didn't like what you said. Yes, I guess you are done. So we are all done now, right? Okay, right. Josh, what did you get? I'm coming, let me write your answers here. Josh, what did you get? Hmm. Kwegu, what do you get? Okay, okay, what do you get? Abba, so that's the answer. Okay, Kia, take us through. Hello, Kia. Okay, take us through this. So when you are done, I would allow you. So, okay, please finish with the question before you go. A quick one. This is a 1 minute question. So let's go. Okay, so kindly do it snappy so I can get to the washroom. Mhm. No, when you write the three, what's the next? Wait, please. So 1,500. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have subtracted, we've gotten 2. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, permission granted, you can go. So that's right. Is that okay? So my assumption is that now you will not just put a decimal point and keep adding zeros as you will, but as you put the zeros, you put same to the decimal point at the top. Is that okay? All right, good. Now the next thing I would want us to look at is how to add the decimal fractions or decimals like we call them. So for example, if I give you 5.021 plus 0.034 and I ask you to add this, you are going to arrange them vertically and make sure the decimal points are in line. So 5.021 and then 0.034. Then vertically you add 1 plus 4 is 5, 2 plus 3 is 5, 0 plus 0 is 0, your decimal point 5 plus 0 is 5. Guess this is familiar to all of you. Hello? Hello? Yes, Kweku, guess this is familiar. Hope you know this. Abba, hope you know this. No, please. All right. Josh, you know this? Yeah, I just realized we are 4. So Josh is gone off now. Okay. Right, so let's try the the question, one question, whilst we wait for Josh and then the PR. Okay, so let's try to add this. Okay, Josh, hope you know how to add decimals, right? Great. So let's add this. I'll give you I'll give you 3 minutes. Oh yes, we are all polishing up, so for all of us. I guess we are all done. Josh, are you done? Okay, Kweku. Kweku. And are my two female friends done? Abba, you done? Okay, right. So Abba, help me solve this. Hello, Abba. So let's solve this. Hello, Abba. Okay. So 7.02411. How do I write the 23? Please don't interfere. Allow her to communicate. So 23, like this, right? So how? That's why I asked how I'm to do it. Hello, Martin. In class, I'll get back to you, please. In class, I'll get back to you, please. So you are now communicating. So the 3 is supposed to be under the 7. Is that okay? And that's the most important thing about it. As for the rest, I know you can deal with it. Okay, so it will be 2, 3 dot 0, 8, 6, 9, right? Okay, so let's go. I'm with you. Hello, Abba. Let's continue, please. So 1 plus nothing, right? 1 good, Mm-hmm. When you write 0, wait, please. When you write 0, what happens? So you carry the 1 forward, right? So 1 plus 4. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Please don't disturb her. Mhm. 1 carry. Mm-hmm. Okay. Continue, please. All right. So that's the answer. Did you get so? How about you get this as your answer? Hello, Abba. Did you get this as your answer? Abba, is a yes or a no? Did you get this answer? The same answer? Ekia, did you get this as your answer? Kwaku. All right, Josh. Okay. So a final one, then I'll move to the next thing. So we are trying this 0.085 times 0.011. Start work. And please, Akuya Aba Kweku, try and do independent work. Is that okay? So I can understand your understanding. Okay, thank you. Okay. Who is gone off? Josh is here. All right, that's fine. So, are we done? Hello. Please, can you hear me? Good. Are we done? Okay, great. So I will need answers. Abba, how did you get? I'm coming. So Abba, is it 0.00? How many zeros? Okay. Yes. Finish up, please. 0.000. Nine eight five 35, right? Like this, right? Hello. Good. So, Kwaku, what do you get? So same answer, right? Okay. Okay, did you get same? Okay. Josh, you got same. Okay, right. So then we all do understand the process. Now let's talk about division. Division will also come with a similar concept. So if I give you, I'm coming, if I give you 7.5 divided by 0.2, I would have 75 divided by 2, right? I guess that's what you have when you have the whole numbers. Hello, can you hear me? Okay, so there's no response. When there is no response, it's quite confusing. All right, so you have 7.5 and then 0.2. Now, if you want to divide this, you will need to move the same number of steps on the top and on the down. I mean numerator and denominator. Now the numerator has one decimal place to get it to a whole number. So you move 7.5 one step here. Now because we are dividing, we need to move that same number of steps for the down one. So you move one step. So we have 75 divided by 2. And the outcome, which is unknown, is the final answer. So unlike in multiplication where when you move the first number and you move the second number, you add the number of decimal points moved. In this one, to avoid all that, you move the number of steps for both the numerator and the denominator. The final answer is the final answer. So when you do 75 over 2, what you get is the final answer. I'll give you another example. I have 4.5 divided by 0.09. Now, the numerator and the denominator, which one has more decimal places? Okay, okay. Yes, which one has more decimal places, the numerator and the denominator? How many decimal places for the numerator? And how about the denominator? Okay, Abba, are you with us? Abba, are you sure you are with us? Okay, so which of them has the highest number of decimal places? All right, how many decimal places? How about the top? One. Okay, good. So because the denominator has two decimal places, in dividing this, you would move two decimal places. The highest number of decimal places is what you are going to do. So for 0.09, you are going to move 2 steps. For 4.5, you are going to move 2 steps. Is that okay? So that both the top and the down has been treated the same way. So you have 450 divided by 9. Is that okay? Now, when you solve this, the final answer is the answer for that question. You will not need to move any decimal places to the left or to the right. Is that okay? All right. So let's solve 450 over 9 is what? 9 divides 45 is how many times? 5 times, right? So you see how important learning the multiplication table of head is important. So 5 times, and 9 into 0 is 0, right? So 9 into 450 is 50. Is that okay? Hello? Kweku, are you there? All right, let's all solve the following question. Oh, really? Then what's the challenge? Is it that the numbers are huge? Oh, okay. Um, are you there? What was the question? Hello, Abba. Abba, can you hear me? Hello, Abba, please unmute yourself. You are muted. So 3.81 over 9.2, right? Okay, so Josh, let's try. Hello, Abba, I can't hear you. Come again, please. 7 divided by divided by Okay, 9.2. You're giving me so many different answers. All right. So if you multiply the top, you move 2 decimal places for the top, 1, 2. You do the same for the down, 1, 2. So in effect, you have what? 387 over 920, right? Okay. So we push it for the long division. Let me use a new page. Okay, Kweku. How many times will 920 go into 387? So, Kweku, I want my decimal point first, okay? So my decimal point, 0 points, then you add the 0 here. How many times will 920 go into 387? Can you keep yourself unmuted? Okay, so anybody can shout out the number. How many times? Yes, Abba. How many times? Yes, Josh. 4. Okay, so let's check if 4 would work. So we have. So let's check with 4. 4 times 0, 0, 4 times 2, 8, 9, 4, 36. So 3680. Would that successfully divide it? So that is 4 times. Then write 3680. So let's subtract 0 minus 0. 7 minus 8. Not possible, right? So you move 1 from the 8, making 17. 17 minus 8 is 9. So we moved 1 from the 8, making it 7. 7 minus 6 is 1. 3 minus 3 is 0. So we have 190, right? Hello? Okay, so Kwaku continue. 920 into 190. So what would you do? You had a 0, but no decimal point. How? So what would you do? So 0. And then is that 2, right? Okay. So 920 times 2 would be, so 1800, are you sure? 920 times 2. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 2 is what, Kweku? 2918. So 1840. How do you get when you subtract? 60, right? Then what do? You add a 0, right? 920 into 600, not possible. So what do? So this time around, it will go with a 0 for the top, right? Okay, 920 into 6000. How many times? 9 5 is 45, right? 6 times, are you sure? 6 9 is 54. Okay, so let's try the 6 times. So 920 times 6. Quickly, let's go. 6 times 0. Go, I'm with you, yes. 6 times 0. 6 times 2. So I write a 2 with 1. 6 times 9. Hello, Kweku. 6 9. 54 plus 1. 55, right? 5520. When you subtract, what do you get? 0, 8, 4, right? 480. So how many times did it go into it? 6, right? So 920 times 6 is the 5520. So we can pause here. So the answer is 0.420. Yes, sir. It would go. Is that okay? So the 4 decimal places is fine to stop. Okay. So our answer is 0.4206. Is that okay? All right, great. So what have we done today? We polished ourselves or reminded ourselves of the need for the multiplication table. Then we tried to look at the relevance of it in our day-to-day lives. Then we moved on to look at how decimals play around. But before then, we tried to polish our understanding of the long division, which is what leads us to have decimals. Then we tried to do addition of decimals, multiplication of decimals, and then division of decimals. What we are left to do is subtraction of decimals. Kweku Ekiaba, I hope you are with me. Good. So in our next meeting, we'll quickly look at subtraction in decimals, and then we'll do word problems using decimals. Is that okay? Is that okay? And nobody is responding. Is that okay? All right. I will share some questions to be solved before our next class on the platform. So kindly inquire from your parents. Come again, Kweku. So I think it's 2 days from now. That will be Thursday. Let me check for. But the timetable is from the platform, so you can consult with your parents for it. Okay, all right. Thank you very much and have an excellent day. Bye.